Cleo and the Mirror of Duplication. In the serene town of Clonia, Cleo was a gifted artisan known for her unique creations. She possessed a magical mirror called the Mirror of Duplication. Whenever Cleo wanted to create a variation of one of her pieces without altering the original, she'd place it in front of the mirror. The reflection would then become a tangible duplicate, which Cleo could modify as she pleased, while the original remained untouched. One day, Cleo crafted a beautiful vase adorned with blue roses. She wanted to create a version with red roses without altering the blue one. She placed the blue rose vase in front of the mirror and a duplicate appeared. Cleo then painted the roses on the duplicate vase red, leaving the original with its blue roses intact. Now let's look at this in an example for our little code here. Therefore, I have this data class, which is called vase, which has a color and a design. So the design is also just going to be a string. The color is also just going to be a string. Now I can go ahead and create my blue rose vase. So the vase object is going to have a color of blue and the design of rose. Okay. Now if I want to make a copy of this blue rose vase without modifying the blue rose vase, I can use the copy function. So I can go ahead and create a red rose vase, and I can just use blue rose vase dot copy. So there's this method that allows me to copy the item, and if I want to make changes to it, I can just say which property I want to modify. So for example, I could say the color now should be red. And suddenly this red rose vase will be the same as the blue rose vase, being of the design rose, but having the color of red instead of blue. Now, if we go ahead and print our blue rose vase and then reprint a line, our red rose vase, and we should maybe use print ln in both cases, we should see the difference. And there we are. So the first one gives us the object vase, which is blue and is of the design rose. And the second one is red and still has the design rose. Now in this very simple example, obviously we could have done it manually a lot quicker than having to copy it. But if we don't know what the color or design or whatever is, and we get that data from somewhere, from a list that we have no control over, for example, or from a database or anything else, then using this copy function is very, very handy and very important. And that's what we're going to use later on in our project.